Hello, and welcome to Switchpoint. Today we're talking about Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac, developed by NowPro and published by Bandai Namco in September of 2025. What you're seeing is the Switch 2 release, but this one's also on Switch 1. In the world of modern gaming, it's kind of rare seeing a platformer from a bigger publisher. Of course, Nintendo is the exception, and things may change after 2024's Game of the Year winner Astrobot. But outside of that, well, you've got your indie darlings, of course, as well as your occasional kids games, but having something like Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac is exciting. In 2022, NowPro did a pretty damn good job at remaking the PS1 predecessor, bringing it to modern standards while actually improving the game a lot. I thought it was solid, and I'm happy to see them come back for the sequel, which I have little experience with. The game's story is simple. On a quiet and serene night, the four goofy-ass ghosts start screwing around, trying to sneak around Pac-Town to misbehave. However, they mess around too much, and by screwing with the golden fruit, a big and awful ghost named Spooky has now risen from below the sacred tree. Pac-Man then wakes up to his fucked up village, and after some talking with Professor Pac, your goal is to retrieve the golden fruits from the pesky ghosts and whoop Spooky's ass back to shape. It's a fun story straight out of a Saturday morning cartoon, and for a series that pretty quickly entered the Saturday morning time slot, it fits great. Pac-Man has a new voice too, well, new to this game. It's actually the same voice actor as Pac-Man World 3, and he's alright, definitely fits the Pac himself. The dialogue in general is typical but entertaining with occasional fun quips, especially when faced against one of the big four ghosts.
It really ate it! I'm getting a frog in my throat.
And while the music is your usual solid affair with some cool interpolations of the very catchy main theme, the presentation peaks with the visuals. The game looks bright, colorful, and vivid. It also runs very well on the console, docked and in handheld mode. It defaults to the 60 frames per second performance mode and was, as far as I can tell, pretty flawless. I didn't fiddle much with the quality mode, but it seemed to be good as well. Now for gameplay. Pac-Man World 2 is of course a linear stage-based 3D platformer, where you move Pac-Man and use his moves to clear each stage. You also have optional missions that, when completed, can unlock a new costume that Pac-Man can wear, which there's plenty of. The missions usually consist of getting all the collectibles, not dying, doing a level a certain way, or finishing with at least a bronze medal in the Crash-esque time trial mode. If you complete the missions in some of the boss levels, you actually unlock a classic arcade game too. I only unlocked the original Pac-Man during my playthrough, because I can just play Pac-Man Museum when I need classic gameplay. I did try it though. Yeah, I'm not that good. In the levels, there's a bunch of collectibles, namely dots and fruits. Unlike games like Mario or Sonic, you can actually use all the dots you get as a weapon, as pressing the A button throws them. I didn't use this much, but it is a fun idea nonetheless. The fruit, however, is a pretty standard collectible, only used to unlock crates for more collectibles or extra lives. Movement is important in a 3D platformer, and I'm happy to confirm that Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac feels pretty dang good. While I wish the dash move called the Rev Roll had more momentum to it, mainly with jumping, the actual moment-to-moment gameplay feels nice to play. My favorite thing about it is your butt bounce, where you can pretty much back-to-back bounce up and down, and with good timing, super bounce higher up. Tie that in with your air kick, and you're very capable in the air. It's a really good feeling game. It helps that there's plenty of variety in the levels too. Each world is themed differently, and with the exception of the swimming-focused 5th world, each world is fun to explore and play through. Now to get into some of the gripes I've got. Truthfully, it's really just one major issue: the difficulty. Most other issues reside in this umbrella, and it's all because the game isn't afraid to make you waste life after life after life. Whether it be falling in pits, lava, ice, or the bosses, the game will make you use every single life, which the game constantly showers you with. I wonder why. There's actually a difficulty mode in this game where you're guided by a fairy where you are impervious to damage and can basically walk through the game. Honestly, kind of annoying that the game's only difficulties are baby mode and angry hardcore gamer mode. Going off of that, the bosses. Truthfully, they're actually pretty fun for the most part. They're creative and, from what I can tell, are completely different from the original game's bosses. Seemingly better too, outside of two things. One, every boss is too long. Every single boss has a second golden phase, and some of them feel really damn needless. This wouldn't be such an issue if it wasn't for the fact that the bosses have no checkpoints. Whether it be the very first or the very last boss, if you die, you're going back. It's infuriating in some cases, knowing you have to redo a boss because the enemies they drop mid-fight just refuse to give you random drops of health, and you just die. Or hell, maybe you just slip off the damn arena and now you have to do it all over again. But hey, at least the hub world they added in is really nice. I actually really like exploring this thing. You actually get a lot of different statues that you can put around and stuff. It's really cool. Despite these flaws, I had a fun time. Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac is also a short game. You can play the entire game in like 4 hours, but it's a solid time nonetheless. The game retails for $29.99, and at that price, yeah, I'd definitely try it out. I'm giving Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac a solid thumbs up. It's not going to blow your mind or anything like that, but it's a fun game nonetheless, and you can't beat the price. Thank you so much for watching the review, and make sure to stay tuned for more like this. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and until next time.